Hello, everybody. Hello, sir. Hello. I'm waiting for people to hop on so we can do some yoga. What type of yoga should we do? Hi. What type of yoga should we do? Pop it in the comments. The whopping 2 of you that are in here right now. Hello. Pop in the comments what type of yoga you want to do right now. I was personally contemplating a yoga ab, like Pilates style class. Hello. Okay, in 1 more minute. Hello. I don't think I know who you are. I'm gonna check out your profile. Those of you who are in here, I'm gonna check out your profile if I don't follow you after this. Okay, so per usual, you just need your body. You don't need a yoga mat, but if you have one, roll it out now. Also, if you have 2 yoga blocks, please go grab them now. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can use cans, you can use jars of peanut butter, you can use like tubs of protein powder, just something with a solid flat bottom and top that won't collapse in place of a yoga block, and grab your yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can also use a towel. So go grab those items now. Also, I would suggest making sure you have socks handy, because for the leg / ab portion, I'm thinking we might use socks. Hey, more people popping in. So we're just about to get started. I'm gonna do a yoga workout fusion class. So go grab yoga blocks, yoga strap, and socks. If you don't have yoga block and yoga straps, go grab cans of some sort, so just in case you need a surface if you can't reach the ground, or grab a towel if you don't have yoga straps. So I'm going to get started now. This will be about 35-ish minutes. I know I posted like 7 to 7:45, but I feel like a yoga workout fusion class doesn't need to be 45 minutes. So let's get started. We will get started. Have your socks handy, have your yoga blocks and strap handy. We'll get started. We are going to come down to our toes. We are going to interlace our arms here. Drop our head nice and heavy. Suck in that lower abdominal space right here. So interlacing our arms, dropping our head nice and heavy. Try to think of inhaling, lengthening your spine. Exhaling, falling down to the ground. Try to think that you're touching your elbows down to the ground. So like pressing your arms, even if your body isn't moving, just pressing your arms. That opens up space behind your shoulder blades in that mid back here. Keeping our head heavy, relaxing our neck. Maybe we want to sway side to side. Doing this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, we drop our arms down to the ground. We are going to walk our hands along our mat and or our space here. So we are in this high plank position. We are going to lower to the base of a push-up. Swoop our body through. We're in upward facing dog. Our legs are not touching the ground, only our hands and our feet are. Nice big inhale here, keeping our shoulders relaxed. Exhale, tuck our chin, gaze back towards our belly button, flip one foot then the other. Downward facing dog. Walking our hands back to meet our feet. Bending our knees. Rolling up our spine. Standing up straight. So what we just did was called an inchworm. We are going to do 5 of them, but cutting out the standing out portion. So we're gonna bring our hands down to our mat, walk forward, lower to the base of a push-up, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog, walk our hands back. All right, so we come on down, walking down, high plank, nice big inhale here, exhale to the base of a push-up, inhaling, upward facing dog, exhale, down dog, and walk our hands back. And if you're not very flexible, you can have a slight bend in your legs. That is totally okay. Hands come out, lowering to the base of a push-up. Nice big inhale, upward facing dog. On the exhale, downward facing dog. Walking our hands back, 3 more. Hands come forward, high plank, base of a push-up. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders stay away from our ears. Exhale, down dog. Walk our hands back. Hands come forward. Base of a push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walking our hands back. And hands come forward. Lower. Lift. Nice big inhale here. On the exhale, down facing dog. Walking back, last one. So you may start to notice you're getting a little bit out of breath here. That is the purpose of this. Nice dynamic warm up. Getting everything moving. Exhale, down dog. And walk our hands back. Good. So you guys stay facing whatever direction you can see me best. I'm going to turn periodically throughout the class to whatever direction I think you guys need me to be to see the exercise or posture best. So feet slightly wider than hip width. We want our toes pointing out to the corners of the room, so at about a 45-degree angle. We are going to come to the base of a squat, place our elbows on the inside of our knees, hands come to heart center. Get settled here for a second. Maybe you need a shimmy side to side. Get your feet in place. Chest stays nice and tall. So if you need to lift your butt a little bit higher for your chest to stay nice and tall, that's okay. We're gonna take our hands, we're gonna place them on our feet. And nice big inhale, drop that butt. Exhale, lift our bum up to the sky. Gaze goes to the back wall. On the inhale, we are dropping our butt down to the ground. As you saw, I just lost my balance. It's okay if you lose your balance. Chest stay nice and tall. Exhale, dropping our head, lifting our bum. Inhaling, dropping our bum, lifting our head. So, exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to the bottom of a squat. 3 more times. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bottom of a squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bottom of a squat. Last one. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bottom of a squat. Awesome. All right. Hello. I see a lot of hearts. I see other people popping on. We are doing a yoga fusion class. So we are going to bring our legs really wide here. Let's get a little bit of a stretch first. So legs are wide, hands are coming down to the center of our mat. Walking our hands over to the left, trying to get our knee and our forehead over to our left knee. Walking our hands over to the right, same thing, trying to get your knee and or forehead. Trying to get your nose and or forehead to your knee. Coming back to the center and lifting up. So we're gonna do 10 lunges to each side. So a side lunge, chest stays nice and tall. Bend that one leg, keep the other leg straight. just as low as you can go with both heels still on the ground. The second you start feeling a heel lift off the ground, that's your range of motion, and that's what we're working with. So we got 10 left, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, hold it at the bottom. Lift that heel if you need to. Plant that left hand down. We should be on our left side. Nice big inhale. Reach our arm nice and high up towards the ceiling. Hello, I see more people hopping in. We are doing yoga, so feel free to join us. And dropping that arm down to the ground. Walking our hands over to the other side. Right hand stays down. Again, if your heel needs to lift off, that's okay. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Lowering our arm down to the ground. Walking our hands back to center. No matter what your flexibility is, I want everybody to take their middle fingers, point them backwards. Walk them back as far as you can while keeping your head down and relaxed. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking our hands back. Getting planted here in this forward fold. Walking our feet together. So bring our toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, until they're touching and we're in a forward fold. Good. So I'm rotating. You guys can stay where you are. We are going to reach our arms back behind us. Again, our feet are together. And we're dipping into our knees. Just as much as feels comfortable. Rolling our shoulder blades back onto each other. Now we're going to take our arms, swoop our arms through. As we swoop our arms through, we're going to look just as far as though we're looking out the horizon over the ocean. And bringing our arms up only as far as what is comfortable for your body. So some of us will have our arms all the way up above our head. Some of us will need to stop right at horizon level like me. So basically the second you start feeling your shoulders shrugging up towards your ears, that's where you need to stop lifting your arms. And we're going to bring our hands together through heart center, rotating to the left, bringing the outside of that right elbow to the outside of our left knee. And we're pressing our body away, so trying to lift our left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, coming back to the center, lengthening those arms down to the ground, straightening out our legs. Nice big inhale, palms come all the way up to the ceiling, gaze follows. Let's have our feet hip width apart if that's most comfortable for you. Hands pass through heart center as we exhale, hands come down to the side. Inhale, palms come up, gaze follows. Exhale, palms come all the way down to the ground, walking our feet together. Slight bend in our knees here, arms come back behind us, lifting that chest nice and tall, rolling our shoulders onto each other. Gaze comes up, arms follows. Again, we're in that chair position, arms are only lifting as high as we can without our shoulders shrugging up towards our ears. Bringing those hands to heart center, rotating over to the right. Outside of our left elbow goes to the outside of our right knee. Lift that chest nice and tall up towards the ceiling. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lowering those arms down to the ground. Let's walk our feet back to be in that high plank position, lowering to the base of push-up. Nice big inhale, upward facing dog. On the exhale, we're dropping our knees, sitting our butt back towards our heels. Downward facing dog. Enjoying 5 breaths here. up our spine. Remember those socks I told you to have handy? Let's everybody grab those socks, place our socks on. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of like glutes, hammies, and abs. So if you have a mat, you might wanna grab like the middle-ish of your mat, fold it up so that your mat is basically in a third. We're gonna start with the glutes and hammies. We are going to work our way towards the abs. Those of you who do not wanna exercise, I want you to hug your knee into your chest, hold for 10 breaths, hug your knee out, hold for 10 breaths, hug both knees, and switch sides. So for those of us who are doing the exercises, we got our socks on, we're lifting our heels up, we're lengthening right leg, bringing it back, lengthening left, bringing it back, lengthening both, bringing them back, keeping those hips nice and high. Right, in, left, in, both, in, right, in, left, in, both, in. So for those of you who do not have hardwood floors and socks, you are just going to lift your right leg, drop your butt, lift your butt, and switch sides. And just continuously keep doing this. So those of us that are on hardwood floors, right, left, both. 3 more times. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. Right, left, last one, both. Good. So our butts up. Everybody, whether you're on hardwood or carpet, butts up. We're releasing our butt, squeezing our butt, releasing our bum, squeezing our bum. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing, hugging both knees into our chest. Awesome. So whether we are on hardwood or carpet, everybody will be together for the next exercise. We are taking our right foot, crossing it over, pressing our knee away from our body, lifting our bum up, lowering our bum down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch sides. Right leg comes down, left foot crosses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug both knees into our chest. All right, let's rock ourselves up to a comfortable seated position. We are moving on over to the abs. So again, our mat is folded. If you do not have a mat, that is okay. We have socks on. We are on hardwood floors in theory. If you are on carpet, you don't need socks. You're gonna do steps instead of sliding, and that is totally okay. It's the same exact amount of exercise. So we placing our hands down, pressing up out of our shoulders. So no shoulders, down like this, pressing up out of our shoulders. We are right here. So high plank, so tabletop position, high plank position. Tabletop position, high plank position. So for those of us who are not on hardwood floors, we are just stepping back and forth between the two. You're gonna do 20 reps at your own pace. So whether you're stepping or sliding, I will call in and out to my pace, but we're doing 20 at our own pace. Some of you may already have 4 or 5 reps done. So out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. That's 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, and 8. Let's pick it up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Drop on your knees. Next thing we're going to do is drop onto our forearms. So forearm plank, and I call them plank jacks or plank slides. So you're going to be on your forearms in that plank position. Your feet are going to go out and in. If you have socks on hardwood, you're sliding out, sliding in. If you are on carpet, you are hopping out, hopping in. I'll show you one of each. Here's the slide. We're in plank, butt's not tall, butt is down, level with our back, out, in. If we are stepping, out, in. It's more of a jump than a step. So everybody go at their own pace. I want 15 reps. So, out, in, out, in, out, 3, out, 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out, 9, out, 10, out, 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, and we made it. One last thing, and then we're moving on to purely yoga, no more workout. So we're gonna do mountain climbers or mountain sliders. If you need water, grab some water. So this is in the high plank position. Mountain climbers, step each knee into your chest. Right and left knee is 1 rep. Mountain sliders, same exact thing, our feet are just staying on the ground. Right, left knee, 1 rep. We're gonna do 20 total. So, right, left, 3, right, 4, right, 5, right, 6, right, 7, right, 8, right, 9, right, 10, right, 11, right, 12, right, 13, right, 14, right, 15, right, 16, right, 17, right, 18, right, 19, right, 20. Good job, guys. Let's take our socks, take them off if you'd like. If you prefer to do yoga with your socks on, that's up to you. So we are taking our mat, sliding our mat out, coming onto our back, grabbing our towel and or our yoga strap. We are going to straighten one leg, take our strap or towel, loop it around our other leg, relax our shoulders, relax our head down onto the mat, hugging that leg into our chest, keeping it nice and straight. You can have a slight little bend in your knee, but you don't want it to be too much. You want to try to focus on getting it straight. Holding this for 12, 11, 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab both sides of our strap or our towel, put them in our right hand if we're on our left leg. If we're on our right leg, both of our straps and or towel is going to be on our left arm. So basically opposite arm as the leg is what I'm saying. We're taking our leg, dropping it over to the opposite side. That opposite arm comes over to the other side of the ground. Gaze goes over to the other side of the room. So we're trying, if your toe is not touching the ground, you're trying to get your toe down to the ground while holding onto that towel or strap. Gaze goes over to the opposite side. Trying to keep both shoulders planted onto the ground. Maybe that leg that once was straight needs to bend a little bit. That's totally okay. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice big inhale, bringing that leg back to the center. Bending that knee into our chest. Releasing our towel or strap, hugging that knee. Bringing the other knee into our chest. Straightening out that leg that we just had in the towel or strap. And doing the same exact thing on the opposite side. So for those of us who are working in tight spaces, we may need to shimmy so that when we drop our leg over to the opposite side, we still have space. So we're placing our strap or towel on our foot, pulling that foot towards our face. If you're super tight, that bottom leg could be bent, or it could be straight, or it could just be hanging out somewhere in the middle, whatever feels best for you. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and grabbing both hands, opposite arm as leg, same arm as leg, flat on the ground, dropping that leg over to the opposite side, gaze goes over to the opposite direction that your leg is facing. So what we're trying to do here is pull that foot up towards our head, but also trying to keep it down on the ground. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And nice big inhale, bring that leg back to the center, dropping our strap or towel over to the side, hugging our knee into our chest. Hugging both knees into our chest. Let's bring both knees together, drop both knees over to the left. Gaze goes over to the right. Inhale, knees to our chest. Exhale, knees over to the right side. Inhale, knees to chest. Dropping both arms out to the side, flat on the ground. We're going to exhale to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Doing this 3 more times. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, one side. Inhale, center. Trying to keep our hands, our arms, and our shoulders flat on the ground. Allowing this to really open up our spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Hugging our knees. Rocking up to a seated position. Facing whatever direction you can see me best. We are straightening one leg out in front of us. Let's say left leg. Grabbing that right leg. Planting our right foot on the outside of our left. Hugging that knee into our chest. So our gaze will go over to the right some more, wherever's most comfortable for you. We're just focused on hugging that knee to the chest. You should feel your upper glute starting to stretch or elongate. Keeping that spine nice and tall. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Uncrossing our legs, straightening out our right, crossing our left over our right, hugging that knee into our chest. Spine nice and tall. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And and uncrossing both legs straight out in front of us. Nice big inhale, arms come up nice and tall. Exhale, fall forward down towards those toes. Relax our head so our gaze comes towards our thighs or back towards our belly button. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly rolling up our spine. And let's come to a comfortable seated position, or you can be on your knees. I'm going to angle myself so that you can see me best. We're going to take our towel or our strap, and we are going to interlace our arms. So just holding onto the outside of that towel or strap, crossing that band back behind us. So however wide you need to have your grip on your towel or strap so that you can make a full pass through. So I'm going to open up my strap here so that you guys can see what it looks like. So we have wide enough grip, full pass through all the way back, all the way forward 10 times. Backwards, forward. Keeping that spine tall, shoulders relaxed. Going at your own pace here. All right, keeping our towel or our strap. I'm turning around so that you guys can see me. Let's take that left arm, holding onto our towel or strap, bringing it back behind us as though we are touching the base of our neck. Our right arm, so as you can see, my hands are facing opposite direction. We're going to grab onto that towel or strap. So if your hands are super far away, you're just going to keep working your bottom hand up towards your top hand. If you feel as though your hands are close enough and you don't need your towel or strap, you can drop it, and you're going to find your fingertips. Grab your fingertips together, relax your shoulders, and just allow your shoulders to be slightly opened. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release. And just because one side is always different than the other, let's grab that towel or strap with our right hand, bringing the palm of our hand to touch the base of our neck. Our left hand walks our way up our towel or strap. So you may notice this side is tighter or looser than the other side. So if you need your towel or strap, keep using it. If not, release that towel or strap. Interlace those fingers, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let go. And let's do a little finger wrist stretch and then be on our way. So, fingers, we're taking our fingers, placing just our fingers, not the pads of our hands, down onto the ground, and trying to lift the palms of our hand up towards the ceiling. So if this is enough for you here at like a 45-degree angle, that's okay. If you're like straight up with the palm of your hand, that's okay. If you can lean a little forward, do that. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release. Flattening both hands onto the ground, middle fingers pointing forward, spreading our fingers as wide as we possibly can, getting our shoulders on top of our wrists, and slowly leaning our shoulders forward. The more flexible your wrists are, the further forward your shoulders will go. Trying to keep our thumbs nice and flat. Don't let them bend into that like texting position. So be very mindful of your thumbs. Holding this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And slowly releasing. I like to do the next stretch just one side at a time. So we're gonna do the opposite. The palm of our hand is gonna come down. Our middle finger is gonna be pointing back towards our body. So we're trying to keep the entire palm of our hand down. As you can see, my elbow is like bent and pointing outwards. We are straightening our elbow and we are rotating it inwards. So you kind of want your elbow pointing back towards your body. And we are focusing on pressing our shoulder back away from our wrists. Holding this for 10, 9, 8. Again, don't let that elbow rotate out. Keep it rotated in. Keep that arm elongated. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Rolling onto the other side. Palm and hand is flat. Elbow rotates in. And shifting our weight backwards. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Let's do wrist circles, one direction, the other direction. We should be in a comfortable seated position now. Interlacing our palms, straightening them out in front of us, reaching them up to the ceiling, trying to keep our shoulders relaxed and away from our ears. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So that is all that I have for you guys for today. Thank you very much for taking my class. I think I'm going to come up with a more specific and strategic time frame and class schedule, just so that it's more predictable for people who want to pop on, knowing exactly what it is they're getting into. And this way, when I post the video onto my YouTube channel, it's a lot easier to know specifically what I'm posting. All right, thank you guys. Have a good night.